who has been a starter every now and again over his years in Charlottesville. He gets the start in the place of Vanderplas.
And in North Carolina's first offensive possession, just about a shot clock violation and a turnover. And North Carolina's got to try to find ways to score early in the clock. Try to get out in transition. Difficult to do against Virginia.
Bacot gets the bounce and Carolina strike.
McNeely was player of the year in the state of West Virginia last year, and he can really shoot it.
Now the offensive glass left open on the help.
6'7" freshman out of Cumming, Georgia, knocks that one down.
Doesn't shoot a lot of threes. That's only his 7th on the season, but he shoots over 45% from three. His little slice cut screen for the screener in order to get Armando Bacot down to the low post, then the quick double.
On the spin, getting inside the lane, and that'll roll in for him.
Every time, Dave, easier baskets.
Well, Ashton Langford feeling it early. The native of Worcester, Massachusetts. In year number 5, he's been around a long time.
Did you pronounce that correctly? I thought it was Worcester.
That is correct, actually.
Good pass.
Inside for Bacot. Knocks that one down.
As a coach, you never want to put your players in a situation where they can get hurt or where they can get injured. I love Armando and I love all the players. The game means absolutely nothing. It's about them. It's about the players.
This is the freshman Tyrese Proctor. Filipowski on the drive. Knocked away. Bothered by Bacot, and here come the heels. Good pass. And the flush for Armando.
That doesn't give Armando Bacot as good of an opportunity to get a rebound.
Bacot got all of that.
Oh, he timed that beautifully.
And runs the floor. And finishes. Refuses the screen, gets inside. The follow will not go, but now
took it off the rim.
Count.
That's good. Well, good job by Mark Mitchell to get back and corral the ball.
Love no, tip no, Puff Johnson no, Bacot yes.
Today, Brad Brownell and his squad going into PNC getting a huge win. We've got a big game here right now, and then of course to follow it up, Virginia Tech at Duke.
Carolina. The Bears with a big win over Texas today, 81-72.
Speaking of big wins, how about the huge win from Florida?
And Bacot, same starting 5 in the second half for Carolina. Same starting 5 for Virginia. There's a missed shot cleaned up by Armando Bacot. 9 made three-pointers in the first half, just 1 so far here in the second, Corey. Tar Heels with numbers if they hurry. Davis has it poked away by Clark. Crowd wants a reaching foul, which doesn't count. Davis quickly into Bacot. Over the left shoulder. There's the big man.
Breathing. You push it. You push it. You push it.
And then you offensive rebound.
And then the offensive rebound it. Fast break, the name of the game. Here's Dunn on the wing. Going up against Leshevsky. .9:18 to go in the first half here at South Bend. Bacot looking for it. Going in strong. Yes, indeed.
Better. They got to be tighter. They got 20 minutes to prove it.
Well, they've got the basketball to begin the second half. Here against the Fighting Irish at Notre Dame. Jordan Cornette, Dave O'Brien, and Angel Gray with you. Angel, that first half, well, not exactly a shooting video, frankly, for either side, but they do. Works on the dribble, pulls and pops, and won't get it to go.
Get it and go if you're Carolina. Try and run. Play fast.
Nance for Bacot over the top and 2. 7:47 left. And a 47-47 tie. Bacot demanding the ball where he loves to have it. And
good dribble drive down the baseline and swing to Cormac Ryan. That's good offense. That's Caleb Love not being locked in defensively as well.
Cormac Ryan with a dozen. Bacot again in traffic. Yes, and a foul too. Nail theft. Caleb Love leaning in. And a tap in is good by Bacot. Nance setting up a move. To the paint he goes. No. Rebound up and in by Bacot.
And Burns getting an early bucket.
And you saw Greg Gant getting the start again today. We will see Jack Clark come off that bench now that Kevin Keatts' team is a little more whole. Clark played so well on Tuesday, 31 minutes for the Wolfpack. Here's the matchup inside to Bacot, working on Burns, and the layup goes for number 5. 5 to shoot. No problem for Jarkel Joyner, but it's an air ball. Quickly up ahead, here's Armando Bacot, beating everyone bound down the floor. In the league in scoring, 8th in assists, 4th in steals, 8th in three-point shooting percentage. And he shoots them in volume.
I think it's easy to say he's having a first-team All-ACC season.
No question. Black off the shot fake, dumps it off. Bacot with a chance for 3. Back, basketball, Lohr. Caleb Love, no. Bacot after the rebound. Count the basket in 1. And he makes him pay at the other end.
It's a great individual effort by Casey Morsell to come up with the steal on that possession.
Bacot through Black over Smith. Puff Johnson, no. Bacot, yes, and a foul against Burns.
This is a high ceiling guy. He's not getting as many touches because of the other guys on the team, but he feels like a breakout candidate next year.
He really does, and averaging 10 points a game over his last 6, continues to be aggressive as Caleb Love finds Armando Bacot for the
on the Blue Devils, and then number 5 Kansas is in Stillwater. But the Cowboys just about beat Kansas at the Fog a few weeks ago. Nice doubleheader tomorrow night on ESPN and streaming on the app.
Also, Mike Bray making the return to where he started his college coaching career.
Alexander Andrea Carter here in Chapel Hill. Beverly, no. Followed by Miller. No, and Nance down with a rebound. Caleb Love on the bench for the first time tonight. Seth Trimble is coming to the game for Carolina. Bacot splits the defense and lays it in.
It doesn't get any better than Isaiah Wong and what he does. We talked about him continuing to make tough shots.
If a game of force breaks out, I'll take him. You can have the field. Tied at 32.
So you look at North Carolina offensively, and everyone is trying to get the basketball to Bacot, but other guys are open when he draws so much attention.
Again the spin, and again the finish for Bacot. Black. Tipped by Bacot, gathered by Bacot in front.
It's an 8-2 Clemson run. Hall's been a big part of that. Misses on the turnaround, and here comes R.J. Davis, the junior from White Plains, New York. In they go, Bacot. Draws a crowd, goes to the reverse, and lays it in.
Oh, him. It's because he was able to do so many things so well. So when you're looking at those 3 players, what player stands out to you about how balanced they can be?
I will go with the way to high.
Davis into the paint, finds a wide open Nance. Bacot cleans it up. Just like we have seen time and again.
More for the remaining 107, it makes him much more tentative in the second half.
R.J. Davis spent a lot of the offseason watching videotape of the former Georgia Tech star Jose Alvarado trying to become a better defender, and it has manifested this year. He still can distribute the assist to the slam by Bacot.
On that standpoint, so when you think about the better rebounders in the game, Hunter Tyson along in that mix, but it's been all about Bacot here in the first half.
Let's go over to Angel, who moments ago talked to Hubert Davis.
Yes, Corey, you talked about how this team is different when Caleb and Armando are aggressive offensively. Caleb Love and Armando both in double figures. But when I talk to
then from where it was with the starters, and I think he got that from this group today.
Good defense by Nance, and he rips the ball away. Quickly into the corner. Black beats Bacot, who, by the way, has himself yet another double-double, the 16th of his season, and number 65 as a Tar Heel all time. Give him 2 more points. Good control as Hall went down. Remember, Pete,
to cut the game to 13.
Bacot, they go inside to him. That's been the story right from the start today. And the big man will have a chance for 3. Galloway lost his footing. Here come the Tar Heels. Love gives it back, and Bacot throws it down. Playing in that ball
screen in the middle of the floor.
The lead is 5. Bacot spinning off the glass, and he wanted a foul as well.
What a move in front of them, and there's lots of opportunity with the race in the league so tight and with seeding for the NCAA tournament. Still a lot to be determined.
Out of a timeout, what do you want to see from them offensively?
Well, there's a substitution, so Trimble's on the floor, and you know, I was interested in Caleb Love not getting any shots, but now he's not on the floor.
Bacot steps out and sticks a jump shot. All right, Kevin, thanks very much. Yeah, great day of college basketball. We've got 4 ranked on ranked matchups around the country on the men's side today. Steve Forbes and the Demons team, you check out their resume. Big chance for them here at home. This represents a quad 2 as Bacot scores again.
I thought it hit the stanchion.
Wake attacks, and Williamson had it roll off. Tough catch for Bacot, spinning for 2 more.
That's an incredible pass.
And Carolina is a team with 5 turnovers so far with 3.5 to go in the first. Bacot again. He's got 13. Appleby's got Bacot on him. Shot clock winding down. Davis the rebound. Puff Johnson on the drive with the drop off for Bacot, and he finishes plus the.
R.J. Davis off a screen over Derek Lively. Lively got a piece, but Bacot there to clean it.
And when Duke's been able to secure a defensive rebound, they've had a couple opportunities in transition to run. There's that zoom action, and Roach stand right with Caleb Love, taking away that handoff option.
Davis turns the corner. Bacot lays it in.
And a beautiful pocket pass to Ryan Young. That's beautiful basketball.
Getting a little physical between Nance and Filipowski. Love with a sweet bounce pass and another bucket for Bacot. Black to the elbow. Nance kicks to Davis. And the weak side follow for Bacot. Boy, his expression never changes, Jay. He looks like the coolest cat in the building, doesn't he?
He's played a lot of high-level basketball in his young career, but he's really starting to come on, and that frees up Jeremy Roach. He doesn't have to take over ball handling responsibilities, and he can just think about scoring coming off screens.
Bacot spins on Filipowski, and it goes. 2 more for Proctor. And he turns it over. Johnson. Love. Bacot will finish. Carolina back.
100 out of IMG Academy. Guillermo was the much more accomplished amateur player in Spain. He's on their under-20 nationals. There's a bounce pass in traffic. Bacot the catch and score.
And if they have, and Bacot, he's got to recognize when that's coming and find an open teammate.
See inside. There's Armando scoring. And drawing.
Very careful. Didn't want to pick up the 5th foul.
Nike's got 10. Pitt's lead is back to 6 with 4.5 to go. Puerto Rico running Bacot, and Love can't get him the ball. 10 to shoot. Here's Davis. Feeds Bacot for the dunk. And one.
He's gifted getting in the lane.
Well, the scout is to go under everything on him. You want to keep him out of the lane, make him score from outside the arc. I watched him in shoot around. And I watched him in practice. He's ready to make some threes.
He's only shooting 17% on the year from 3. That's a good look from Bob to Bacot, and Armando has a bucket.
A long rebound, and it's an easy 2 in transition for North Carolina.
High low, and Bacot on the business end.
Carolina staying home on shooters, not helping.
Crowd trying to get behind the orange. Gates stand out, trying to get the hands in the passing lane. Seth Trimble in, guard for the heels.
Good look away.
Bacot scores.
Yeah, that is. Justin Taylor is a very good 3-point shooter. He's in the lineup. See if he can get loose on the offensive end.
Had a game the freshman early in the season against Bryant when he dropped 25 points. out of Charlottesville, Virginia. Really good shooter. Big future here with the Orange. Shot clock at 5. Bacot's going to have to let it fly, and he knocks it down. Transfer from Duquesne. His terrific skill as a shot blocker. He's had the first one rim out, and you expected to see Tyler Nickel into the game, and he's in for Carolina, and Bacot flush. Nance, that line drive shot. Didn't get it, and Tyler Nickel maybe in for shooting, but he gets the block. Leaky back to Bacot, and Bacot with a finish on the break.
Joe Girard snakes behind that ball screen to get the matchup he wants.
Shot it over Bacot.
I like it, though. That's smart.
Leaky with a good pass, and Bacot running the floor, and he'll have Amir Hema, number 55, is in. He is not quite as polished offensively as Edwards has become. He's still a great shot blocker. Carolina in transition. Bacot with a finish.
Jeff Clark and Tommy Morrissey. Burns and Nance get us started. The Tar Heels are wearing some retro unis from the 1960s and R.J. Davis.
Retro jerseys.
Got it. Thank you. Here is Bacot's first touch against big DJ Burns with a right hand. 2-0 Carolina. Pete Nance. Too strong. Rebound Bacot. Armando and one.
On the defensive end, but no longer.
Styles a 3. Spins off. Bacot the rebound and the stick back.
And maybe that's the better going to allow Bacot to do that. It's going to make it very difficult for Burns to play him one-on-one.
There goes Bacot right back at him with the left hand.
Ability to finish.
Wolfpack now has bought themselves a little bit of foul trouble here early in this second half. Bacot the catch and score off the lob. And stayed back in front on the jump shot.
Let's see if North Carolina keeps applying the pressure. The Wolfpack trying to exert some defensive pressure, but North Carolina's attacking methods have created all these foul trouble.
Bacot against Delano scores. Wolfpack and Tar Heels. Love on the drive. Bacot follow good. 7-point game.
And Wes, after everything that's gone on, it's sort of a surprise that it's a 7-point game.
Here is Bacot. And the jump shot falls for Armando.
Earl Grant very high on him, and you know this team has had some injury issues too. They're starting guys are healthy, but they're not quite in top game shape.
Bacot around post, score.
Beat everybody down the floor. It was a great look ahead by BC.
The Eagles have tied it up. Bacot all the way in for the rim. Bend this one up. Black the other way. Tried a little Euro. It got knocked away and cleaned up in 3. Career wins for Roy.
5 national championships between those two names.
Not 5 coaches in the ACC to get to that number. At their respective schools, of course. That's Bacot.
3 so far, only 3 field goal attempts.
Boston College only attempted 2 3-pointers, missed them both. North Carolina 5 of 14 on 3-pointers. They have the ball, but crank up the second half. Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
There's a noticeable drop-off, too, in the efficiency with Davis off the floor for North Carolina. He needs to stay on. And
Nance. Black. Bacot against post. Count the basket. Entry to Bacot with the turnaround. Wow.
Away. Love will lead it. He's got Dunn on a wing. Can't get it to go. Bacot does, though, with the
Scott picks up another rebound. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, I believe Hubert Davis will continue to allow him to go. The problem then becomes, what do you do at halftime? How do you keep it warm?
He comes out high. Love. Off for Davis. Back underneath to the big guy in the slam. A diving effort. Back to Dunn. Bacot blocked and gets that one, and he'll be at the line.
And Obi, if you'll notice, Jalen Washington, who would be the guy to replace Armando Bacot in the lineup, on the floor alongside Bacot.
Oh, Bacot running the length of the floor.
And again, not a popular call here at the KMC Yum Center, but it's the right call.
Bacot with a nice tip underneath.
Team comes, Bacot passes out of it, and those are the kind of shots that Caleb Love is hitting. They're better shots because they're in rhythm. What a pass.
Leaky Black finds Armando.
He went to it and then came back from it.
Love. Boy, everything but the finish. Bacot corrals the rebound and lays it in. Bacot with a spin and a follow. And Bacot dominating around
to the middle and then quick to the ball to get that second jump offensive board. And then after the timeout, North guard switched off on a big guy.
Inbound to Bacot, left hand, and it goes as he's into double figures now. Ryan now with the Bacot on him, and the pass picked off by Black.
Just trying to take advantage of a matchup instead of just making a play.
Trimble. Bacot for an easy two.
Anytime there's a the lower possession game, that's not what North Carolina wants. They average over 80 points a game. They'd rather play a higher octane game. It's harder to get against a team like Notre Dame. It slows it down a little bit.
Love into the paint. Beautiful feed into Bacot.
How good. And North Carolina wants to maintain its intensity throughout the entire 40 minutes. And even though this game seems well in hand, you don't want to let up on the intensity.
Boy, how about that? I mean, as much contact as you can. 16-point lead under 2 minutes to go. And Carolina on its way to its 11th win of the season. Notre Dame's going to drop to 8-8. Trimble. Bacot. Great patience underneath, and two more for Armando.
The play-by-play duties here tonight. As the two of us get together for the first time doing this, as North Carolina gets out in transition, Armando Bacot with the easy. Jalen Walsh can shoot that three. That's one he's going to have to be able to line up and knock down. But this is where North Carolina's at its best. Armando Bacot on the glass. Second time having struggles on the offensive end. This can get them going, getting those fast break points.
Well, they got 6 turnovers early, but then you would think they would be in trouble with it. But again, Carolina's giving it right back to them. And you're giving up baskets in transition off turnovers.
Makes
the game that much more difficult.
Now for Williamson and UC, Armando Bacot, when he gets it inside, it's going to be a lot of traffic with two players.
You know, I don't think he cares whether it's on the road or at home. They got to fix this. They're number one offensively, but they're dead last defensively. And I think a lot of that starts with letting the ball touch this young man's hands.
Once again, Bacot getting the touch, going to the right hand. 7 points now for Carr as Appleby continues to rack up assists.
Wake Forest forces you to guard the entire space in the floor. I mean, they're going to shoot the three. They get in the lane off 2 feet. They're going to have cutters cutting off the post or off the wing, and they play off their guards or their bigs. And can't relax when they drop when anyone has the basketball. Great move by Armando. Great job by him finding Trimble.
We'll call the Euro slip as Appleby goes up top to March, who's unable to finish. Bacot in transition. Finish. Staying poised, dropping it off.
Again, he plays bigger than his size. He loves to get down there and post. He probes. Great job there. Baseline help came.
Armando Bacot with the right hand.
Finished second in the NCAA, and here is Leaky Black, the most experienced out of the bunch. Armando Bacot with his first offensive rebound, probably first of many here this. 4 minutes gone. Love on the pull-up. Offensive rebound and 2 more points. Well, he had the big shot against Ohio State to force overtime December 17th at the Garden. UNC went on to win that game by 5. Nance feeds the post into Bacot. Spins away from the would-be double team and lays it in. They're only shooting, each of them, 42% from the floor as Davis. Bacot on the corner. Pinson. Long rebound, Elliott. He fires. And even though they didn't score out of that possession, Chris, they got a couple of really good shots.
And the ball moved. A couple extra passes.
Davis along the baseline, bounce it for Bacot. Chance for 3 for the big. Good defense by Pittsburgh, being disruptive. Bacot shaping up, takes a nice feed from Nance for the lay. But it's a tremendous family, and apparently Gilbert, every Christmas, videotape the holidays. They've got great video of the four boys. Bacot throws it down. Bacot. That is now
violation, but Jet Howard is an NBA caliber scorer, guarded by Leaky Black. Key matchup in this game.
Bacot the other way, and things get started. And he suffered a season-ending ACL injury in that game. Did Llewellyn?
Yeah, the transfer from Princeton. He was the primary point guard handler. Good pass.
As they find Bacot, he wanted the call. He puts it.
Howard up in the left corner and got him off that little loop cut. But you know that they're looking to him right now. And he's a good passer. If he draws defensive attention, he can pass it out.
They feed Bacot as he goes to work on Terrace Reed Jr. Bacot, left hand, good. Dickinson with Bacot on it. Goes to right hand, that wouldn't fall on the rebound to North Carolina. Leaky Black in the move.
Dickinson's patient in the post.
Bacot spinning, and that one.
Wow. That's his first miss. Well, he just can't get enough shots. What a great offensive player Jet Howard is as a freshman.
There's Reed Jr. working against Bacot, who reverses it.
And Black was trying to keep him out of the middle, but he just went baseline and kissed it off the glass. What a big-time offensive player.
Good look inside. Bacot +1. Dickinson going to work inside. That wouldn't go. Rebound Bacot.
He loves it over there on that left block because he can face up, rip through, or get into the middle to get to that right shoulder.
Dickinson just 1 out of 6. There's Bacot and 1.
Clark was curling that little pin down screen against Leaky Black. Black cut him off, and then he found Buffkin. Just a terrific pass.
Bacot fade away, and that'll go. The maze is noisy.
The board set out top, and that pulled Dickinson so far away from the basket.
Kick opposite, Howard. And Nance rebounds. Carolina by 7.
Well, there's the passing ability of Hunter Dickinson to pass out of that double. Good pass.
Bacot left hand. Too easy to position and found R.J. Davis.
The broke contact, got around in front. Got caught on a switch on Dickinson. That put Bacot on Jet Howard.
Bacot inside and
as you mentioned earlier, Bacot as many opportunities in the low box area as you can.
He's only got 2 free throws to show for his work so far. Here he is down on the baseline, up and under, and there's his first field goal.
Nice. No rhythm right now to Carolina's offense.
Off balance jumper, rebounded by Leak.
Bacot's got to run right to the rim and bang.
Leaky will take it all the way down and drop it off. They get it back to Bacot.
How about that dribble drive? Fine. And then pushing. Look at Key's load up.
Nance will snatch this miss down by Sensabaugh.
You're on a little bit of a run. You had Key in the low area. Nice entry here.
That's a beautiful pass. And 1.
Love complimenting.
Here. And his percentage is right up there with the best in that capacity. Rebound off to Nance again. Carolina trying to cut into this 9-point lead.
I love this kid because he finds Bacot right away.
And Bacot with a left hand.
I mean, is that your thesis on the cartoon when your senior year?
Davis misses a 3. Bacot tips it in.
I just like this lineup now with the 2.
See if North Carolina's got an answer here. We're under 20 and a half.
No zone for the first time. Offensive rebound near the Key if you get a good shot. Nice dish.
Davis to Bacot. Leaky Black can make it a 2-point game. Nope, got his own rebound though.
Nobody took the shooter.
And now Love underneath with a dish to Bacot.
How about that?
Of a fadeaway three off the window and the rim. And
steal.
They throw it away. Love
nice
behind the back to Bacot.
How about that look? Made up.
Gale, the freshman out of Niagara Falls. And that one falls for him. And makes it double-digit lead again now for the Buckeyes. Bacot backing in, baseline, got it.
They had gotten away from him.
He opened the game with a three. He just hit an even bigger one.
How big was that one? Nice pass
to Bacot.
That's
career double-double in the books here today. Nance feeling it. Bacot another rebound and puts it back in.
That's because he stayed in.
As they won their home opener in ACC play. Off the missed three by Austin Ash. A Tar Heel possession. Down low, Bacot catches score.
He's too deep. You can't let him.
Trimble will set up shop for Bacot. 8 minutes in. Tar Heels up. Bacot off the glass and in. Armando on top. Nickel tries a three. That's no good. A little bit too strong. Over to Caleb Love. Love the feed to Bacot and the hammer.
Just with the spacing. If you don't, then North Carolina is not going to come out and challenge.
The lead down to 5. Trimble into the post for Bacot. Scores again. Oh, you know he wants to shoot it, and he launches it here. This one no good.
Hey, Coach Conroy was telling him to slow it down a little bit. And I asked this, Coach, I'm open.
Down low to Bacot, who hammers it home.
Down to 5. Smith with a pass in the paint. Franklin, no.
Tough for Franklin to maneuver against much more size on the interior. And you see Bacot put so much pressure on the defense, trying to stop him in the... As Georgia Tech gets an easy bucket on that possession, is the defensive end of the floor, which has been a big difference for the Tar Heels.
Bacot floating in for the stuff and one. He heads to the line. Coleman won't wait. Here's Bacot. They find him fast for the stop. And a tip of the cap.
Be about their experience, not necessarily him as the head coach.
Smith at the line. Airmails that one. Carolina buckling down on defense, leading at 30-26 here over the Yellow Jackets. Bacot another touch. That's just about unstoppable. And he has 10. Miles Kelly with a pretty drive to open up the second half here for the Yellow Jackets. Give him 8 points. Came in averaging 13. 6'6" sophomore. Very quickly.
Appreciate that as Josh Pastner, because Hubert Davis never wants to see anyone going coast to coast getting an easy layup against his defense.
Bacot for the entry pass. So tough to stop. 14.
You see, Georgia Tech, these young players are growing up. When you consider more Miles Kelly, Devo Coleman, the sophomore class, this is a group that if they stay together can do some damage. North Carolina to shoot jump shots and keeping them out of the painted area.
Nance too strong. Bacot right back up. And there's that 10th rebound.
But that's the problem.
Rotation down. And North Carolina's going to be fine. This is a really good team. But they played a difficult schedule. Remember last year they lost some games by 20 plus.
Yeah.
See, Bacot's got to get it earlier.
One-on-one with the freshman Renew, and Bacot wins the battle.
Making it difficult for Caleb Love to get a catch.
Love with a turnaround. And the follow will go for foul on the Hoosiers. Carolina just 3 in the second half.
And when you're as aggressive as Indiana's been, you're going to pick up a few fouls.
Good pass. Nance with a nifty feed the paint and making plays.
So they've been patient off of any sort of ball screen action. Whether it's been Galloway or Johnson, Hood, Schifino, they don't just blast off it into trouble. Good pass.
Bacot from Love.
As Alabama's made 5 threes, they've made 1 2-point field goal so far.
I think the Blazers are playing at Brooklyn today.
Here's Bacot.
Take your time, Armando.
Takes it in strong.
Gurley spelled with a U.
And Noah Gurley with the bucket and the start in the second half, with Noah Clowney, who took that hard fall in the first half, is on the bench for Nate Oates in Alabama. We have not seen him since. As Armando Bacot attacks for
ball. Get out in transition. Get on the offensive glass. Find your way. Power, strength. Play the guitar. It's like watching Bob Dylan write a song. It's like watching Larry Bird think about how this is going to be. That's a foul.
Armando Bacot.
Armando Bacot said, I'm not going in there. Well, that's a foul.
There's Bacot. Carolina second after 14 points in the first half for Mark Sears.
Bacot.
Offensive glass and put back. Armando Bacot.
Quinterly.
Flips it up and in. Javon Quinterly with 19.
So the middle guards, Sears and Quinterly, taking over on the offensive end, anchored by the defensive Beniaco. Gurley. Throw it down, big man.
2 to shoot. Trimble over the length of Ward, and Bacot there for the push-in.
That's the ball's coming to you. There's no reason why Grill should be able to get that shot off. This is a guy who did shoot 35% from three last season. Early struggles, but they've got to find it.
Bacot eventually on
threes, and they just, but to his credit, he has not forced anything, and they've kept finding the hot hand.
Love and Davis each with 9 for Carolina, and Love with an assist.
They'll pin him down. They'll screen for him in a number of ways. I just think you got to stay with it.
Here comes a quick trap. Love passes out of it. Done. Ward on Davis right now. 6'9" with a huge wingspan. Love got a step on Lipsy. Ward came over to help. Ends up back with Love somehow.
The way that Iowa State closes down space with their length is so impressive.
And then Bacot. Carolina's 14 of 19 at the free throw line. Iowa State just 4 for 7. Iowa State with Kuhn spearheading the top of that zone again. Black into Bacot.
Such a beautiful basketball.
Come and get your Love. Here's Perry. Shante jokingly said, you know, when I don't practice well, I get to pick the 80s music.
I don't think the players love the music.
We did, and that's what matters. Wow. Bacot muscling his way inside for 2.
Just a little two-man action.
First half plus a free throw. That's his first 2-point bucket.
That's a tough shot, too. It's on the baseline, contested over 2 Carolina defenders.
Davis into Bacot. Bacot got it home. R.J. Davis. Bacot is there for the clean rebound.
That could have been an animal.
By the slimmest of margins. Leaky Black. And a Bacot.
A beautiful drive. Plays it free. Love around the screen. Got the switch. Bacot the seal. And the finish. Freindell again. This is from deep.
And JMU will take that shot every time. Open 3 in transition.
A great pass. Davis for Bacot.
Blocked shot. He's been fouled 5 times.
They have been active throughout this first half as Carolina breaks the pressure from James Madison. Coming up on 3 to go until halftime with the Heels ahead 37-23.
James Madison switching screens, and that creates some mismatches for Bacot.
He is spinning on Wooden. Took a lot of contact and finished anyway.
It's really a nice help play.
Yeah, 0 in purple. Xavier Brown, the freshman from Williamsburg, Virginia. Been pretty impressive so far in his career. Bacot on the left. Lead a dozen for Carolina. 7.5 to go. Long short. Bacot another rebound. Bacot the putback.
This is Leon Williams handling it. He gets it to Samaro. His 3 bounces out.
And now you want to push if you're North Carolina.
There's a get to Bacot on the block. Up strong around Reed.
First field goal. 5
Armando's
to
a
guard
big guy.
Webb. Here is Selden launching. Black blocked it. Trademark stuff from Leaky Black. R.J. Davis. Caleb Love attacking. Feeds Bacot for the dunk and the fourth on Reed.
That first half.
Tar Heels begin the second 20 with possession. Quick touch for Bacot, who had just 1 point and just 1 rebound in the first half. Nance feeds him inside. Bacot doubled, plays through it and scores.
He's strong. You can get to that right hand, and he's shown the ability to finish in the lane, regardless of who's in there.
Bacot mismatch, double, doesn't matter. On the Dean Smith Center on their feet, trying to implore the Tar Heels to defend. And they do. 5 minutes gone, second half. Love on the attack, contact, no whistle, but Bacot is there. And the foul.
With Bacot, are people going to start to question if he doesn't put up those gaudy double-double numbers like he did last year? Is he having not as good a season? And that may not be the case.
Right. Well, you worry about that when you have 4 guys coming back like they did.
Yeah, it's just the noise, and it's just a solid. Bacot looking over at the bench, saying, "I don't know how to get out there."
15 points for Burzovich, who had 3 points in the first game of the year for Charleston.
That's the way you get to Burzovich.
Same official, Jamel Spearman, made both those calls. Nance inside Bacot.
Didn't have a free throw in the first game, but it's been perfect so far.
10 points for Horton. Cougs back within 4. Bacot working on Lampton. Bacot, chance for a three-point play.
High low.
Bacot again. Can't finish the first time, but tips it in. Played on the aircraft carrier on this Veterans Day.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't wish all the veterans out there happy Veterans Day.
Played that game on the USS Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, it's an awesome venue when they do that.
Don't forget Monmouth, Virginia coming up. Davis to Bacot for the exclamation point.
UCF beating Florida State, giving them their second loss of the season.
Seminoles are 0-2. Clemson lost their Palmetto State rivalry to South Carolina, so the Tigers take their first loss of the year tonight as well. R.J. Davis circles the wagons. Pat Kelsey wants the Cougars to maintain the pressure. Caleb Love.
Newbie no. Skying for the rebound is Styles. Tar Heels with the ball for the first time with the lead.
Something we hadn't seen a lot of last year. If you're a Tar Heel fan, you hadn't seen Dontre Styles and DeMarco Dunn early, but you've seen them so far this year.
Davis get past Black. Thought he might have stepped out of bounds. Instead attacks and gets his shot blocked. Bacot comes up with it. Another rebound. The Moses in the Final Four. There he is with a good contest. Rebound to Nance.
I've really been impressed with, ability to find a nose for the ball.
Bacot! Here after losing a number of really good players for Coach Siddle. Hausen is the team to beat, according to the preseason poll. Hofstra pick number 2.
3 fouls. Let's see if Carolina will go to Armando to see if they can pick up his 4th.
There he goes. A lot of contact, no